Some of the spirits that roam the Wolfe Manor are not nameless, but remain faceless. Names like George and Emily. One name stands out above all the rest, and it's Mary. Mary is loving, and she's caring. She may have been a nurse, or perhaps a visitor here at the Wolfe Manor when it was the Clovis Avenue Sanitarium. Up in Mary's room, you don't feel threatened, but you do feel like you're not alone.
People often ask us how many spirits are in the house. And in the beginning, we tried to put a handle on it. We tried to count them. And every time we thought we had an idea of how many entities were in the house, we get proven wrong again. So many people made the transition here at Wolfe Manor that it's a distinct possibility that there are literally hundreds or thousands of different entities that come and go, and some of them stay. Some of them are a little more prominent. And one of those is Mary. We have an entity who's called Mary, and she's in one of the upper patient rooms. Mary has been one of the most consistent spirits that makes contact with us as investigators and visitors to the mansion.
We've had many people talk about Mary. Many people identify and have communicated with Mary. Again, going back in time, this was a beautiful mansion's bedroom, to where it then became a sanitarium room, where it housed 2 patients. There used to be 2 lights on the walls, where there used to be 2 patients pretty much all time. I've had a lot of experiences here. We've had a lot of psychics and sensitives come in here, and they all tell me the same story. They tell me something is living in here by the name of Mary. There's been 2 different instances where someone from Northern California came in, and when they came in this room, they instantly said, "Todd, there's somebody in here, and her name is Mary." There's a strong feeling from this person picking this energy up, and they said, "Todd, we're getting a strong feeling that she wants us to tell you that her name is Mary." Another lady came in, a sensitive, from the Southern California area. When she came in, she walked around this room, and she said, "Todd," she said, "there's someone in the closet area over here, and she has a strong feeling, and she's pushing me to tell you that her name is Mary, and she wants you to know she's here." She's an older woman, gray hair, and for some reason she wants you to know not to mess with her furniture. This is the only bedroom in the mansion that is fully furnished. Since I've owned the house, I have never taken out this furniture, and until it's going to become a hotel, and before it's going to be renovated, all of this furniture has to come out. So God only knows what's going to happen when we do that.
Mary Kennedy, born 1892, died 1978 at the Clovis Sanitarium. These are just a sample of some of the records that we were able to get a hold of and research. And they've been a great tool in researching the history and the paranormal activity at the Wolfe Manor. The wonderful thing about having all this history and all these records to go over is that in many cases they actually coincide with information we get from psychics such as Donna Raymond. We had an instance where a psychic came through the house and she kept getting a feeling of being followed by a woman in a lime green wheelchair upstairs. And she also took issue with our belief that the tugging sensation felt on some guest's pants upstairs we thought it was a child. And she told us that it was actually this woman in a lime green wheelchair tugging on people's pants from where she was at on the wheelchair to get your attention. And then we found a medical file, and it documented the patient stay of a woman. And when she passed away, among her possessions listed in the file were various clothing articles, dentures, and a lime green wheelchair. Mary Kennedy was first experienced by psychic Donna Raymond when she came to investigate the Wolfe Manor for the first time a number of years ago. And since that time, other people, psychic and not, have also experienced a woman named Mary, heard the name, smelled the smell of roses. They all have these things in common, and we found Mary's file. Mary Kennedy was born in 1892. She was in the Clovis Sanitarium, and she died in 1978. Some describe her as a grandmotherly feeling, a comfortable feeling, almost a welcome feeling. Others describe a recluse, wants to be left alone. A run-of-the-mill patient file, medications, articles of her clothing, and finally, in the end, her date of death. And next to kin notices, body removal permits. Is this the Mary we're experiencing? Who is Mary Kennedy? Who is she? Who is she to the Wolfe Manor? Tonight we're going to find out. Okay, they totally left me in here by myself. Okay, guys, that was not planned. I'm not cool with this. I'm totally not cool with this. This sucks. I'm not doing this by myself next week.
One night during an investigation, Terry Campbell went back up into Mary's room to gather all of his equipment. He had a camera in his hand and he swept the room, not realizing that he had caught something on camera. It's small, it's sinewy, and it's childlike. After reviewing the footage of the man baby, we've enhanced it, we've blown it up, and we've looked at it. It seems to be that of a small figure hunched over with its head down and its arms stretched outward. Is it sad? Is it looking for something? Was it ever human? Since the release of the footage of the man baby, we've had hundreds, perhaps thousands of requests to come to the Wolfe Manor Hotel, perhaps to see Mary and George and possibly capture the man baby. The man baby has become iconic, and when people think of the Wolfe Manor, they think of the man baby, and vice versa.